By 1880, 92% of those surveyed in a census of the fishing industry on the bay were immigrants. Italians in San Francisco's North Beach, Greeks in the North Bay, and from the Pearl River Delta, the Chinese.
Wildest among the fisherfolk may be accounted the Chinese shrimp catchers. And where the tide ebbs and flows, the Chinese sink great bag nets to the bottom, with gaping mouths into which the shrimp crawls and from which it is transferred to the boiling pot.
If you look out into the bay, you see these Chinese sailing crafts, actually built by Chinese and also modeled after the ships that they have built in China, except that they're built in redwood, which was available here.
A lot of people couldn't believe we were going to try to build a boat out of redwood. Well, yeah, there were a lot of challenges as far as coming up with the design. It was almost an extinct craft. So a lot of it was piecing together all the disparate, almost disappeared construction facts. From a boat builder's perspective and a sailor's perspective, they're amazing vessels. It's a very exotic rig. Everything about them is from another place entirely, from China. And at the height of these vessels, the peak of the fisheries, there were as many as 40 of these out there fishing, and they were really one of the main fleets on the San Francisco Bay for years and years.
If you understand 19th century history, it was a very racist society, absolutely. I mean, so there is the whites as being superior, and anyone of color is inferior. That was the attitude.
The beautiful beaches of Points Pedro and Pablo, where are the shrimp catchers' villages, are made fearful by the stench from myriads of decaying fish. And against this wasteful destruction, it has ever been the duty of the Fish Patrol to act.
The Chinese were out there as a conspicuous minority. They were fishing the small fishes. They loved to catch smelt, which they dried and ate, and shrimp, and so forth. So they were just an easy target. You blame an undefendable minority for your problems.
In fact, the Chinese were only one of the many contributors to what, by the end of the century, was an undeniable decline of the fishery on San Francisco Bay.
Virtually every fish that was catchable in the estuary was fished, and fished pretty heavily.